Coming to you live. Actually live. What?
There's no
You can't
music,
hear it?
Brandon. There's no music.
You can't hear it?
There's no music.
You can't hear any music. That's
But we're
okay. It's
live.
Interdimensional
We're
RSS.
live. What's going on, guys? How's it going? Welcome to Interdimensional
It's.
RSS.
I can promise you that the music sounds great. For when you listen to it in the morning on your local podcast channel.
Oh, you know what I didn't do, Brandon? I didn't open the freaking chats. I gotta open up the chats,
Oh
brother.
no! Gotta open up the chats.
Yeah. So
Don't open up the chats. You
yeah.
don't know.
You can't not open those chats. Let me figure that out real quick. Them chats. Season 4, guys. It's happening.
Oh yeah, that's what we're here for.
It's happening, guys. All right.
Let's talk about this. Here's the thing, Travis. I am super excited about a movie I just watched, Detective Pikachu.
Oh, that's right. You went and saw that tonight. Well, it's okay. I don't think anybody's watching us yet, so you can talk about Detective Pikachu before we talk about
Okay.
Season 4, Rick and Morty.
As soon as someone hops in, then I'll start talking about Detective Pikachu. Let's make this like a mini AE episode real quick.
Okay, do it.
Okay. What video games are you playing?
I'm not. I'm not playing video games.
Oh, that's good.
But I might buy a Final Fantasy game on Steam.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Final Fantasy 7, right?
I looked at that game. That is accurate. Yes.
Oh, you're not gonna get that one.
I don't know. I haven't made any commitments, Brandon. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You have to. That's the story that everyone they're always going back to it. They're always saying, "Hey, Final Fantasy
7. You got clouds and you got
Aeris,
giant swords.
Yeah. You got Sephiroth.
Sephiroth. Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I didn't know if it was right. So.
We talked about this on the last AE, but I played more Final Fantasy 8. I actually played through Final Fantasy 8 twice. Once when I was in high school, and then another time after I was in college. And it was still such a good game. I like that one more because it was more realistic and not as cartoony as Final Fantasy 7. But then when I was in Korea, I played Final Fantasy 7, and guess what? I liked it a lot.
Yeah. That's
ASMR.
Good.
It was really good.
It was so good. Yeah. Well, yeah, we're on stream. We're streaming. Stream.
So if you're listening to this podcast tomorrow, whenever it is that you're listening to it, go ahead and jump into the stream. That's good.
Yeah, I don't know that our tweet thing is disconnected. No wonder it's not sending tweets.
Oh shoot!
Dumb.
Maybe that's why we don't get any viewers. Oh, you know what? I meant to tell you that last time. We need to put our links back in there. Why don't we stop this and then we'll start again?
Twitter account connected successfully. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Actually, it might have been connected, and I'm just looking at the wrong account. I think it's tied to our Apathetic Enthusiasm account.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, it is. There it is. Apathetic Enthusiasm. So
does it have an actual link to it? Is my question.
Nope.
Okay. Good.
I could add that in the tweets, but okay. I have posted it to the Rick and Morty channel of things. Well, Brandon, the time has come to end the stream.
Yes.
Good news, everybody, is we're doing a giveaway on the stream as soon as people start watching it.
Yeah. It's gonna be so good when we get like at least one viewer that's not one of us, because I mean I guess it could be you.
I'm not watching.
I have no, I'm saying like in a
Oh,
way
like
you're
I could be the
watching.
giveaway.
Yeah, because I still have a bunch of stuff to send you.
You could just send me my half of the prizes we won.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Every time I come into this room, I see your stuff, and it's squared away, ready for me to just pick up and take to the UPS or FedEx place, right? And in the morning when I go to work, I don't come in this room, so I never see it.
So when we finish this live stream, you should take it out of this room.
Can't do it. I'm just gonna be drunk by then.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, yeah. I mean, as much as I want to continue to talk to the void, we'll just fill time. Let's just AE this thing until
Okay.
until
Yeah.
someone shows up.
I am game. I am game for that.
Tell me about the spoiler free review, because I do think I am gonna go see this movie. What do you think of Detective Pikachu?
Okay. Detective Pikachu. Spoiler free review. I would say that you could wait till it comes out on video to watch.
Solid. Okay, saving the
Not
money. I like where this
not
is going.
not saying it's a bad movie. It's a movie that I think you and your kids would enjoy. I don't think it's a big screen
Must
movie.
see in theaters.
It's not must.
Cinematic event.
Uh, if you love Pokemon that much, then by all means go check it out. But if you don't love it that much, then my wife learned a lot about Mewtwo and just Pokemon life in general.
All right. Good.
That's not a spoiler. That's not a spoiler.
Yeah. No, because Mewtwo's in the trailer. Somebody's here, so we can say hi.
Hey.
Hi to people that are actually watching on stream.
Hi, somebody.
This is our season 4 has a month, a month and a year, not a release date. A month and a year. Let us know you're here if you are watching the stream. Say hi in the comments so that we can chat with you. We want to know what you guys think. We want to know if you're hyped for the date, if you're mad. Were you expecting 2019? Were you thinking 2020? Were you hoping that it would have come out last year? Yeah, what are your guys' thoughts? And yeah, I don't know. I think that this release date is right in line with what we were expecting. Ridley said late 2019, and he nailed it. Nailed it.
Nailed it, and that was 2
Q4
years ago, basically.
Q4 2019. So
And for somebody who doesn't actually work on the show anymore, he was really spot on.
is he fully off? Like,
I don't think I think he's moved on to other pastures. I won't say greener pastures because I don't know what he's doing.
yeah, and there's a lot of green in Rick and Morty. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I think it's right in line. When we think like season 3, for instance, I know that it was kind of rushed, and it was like, April Fools. Oh crap! Now we have to release a lot of these in real quick succession.
yeah, which I mean, there was still a break between April Fools and
Yeah,
the rest
yeah,
of the
a little
season,
bit of a break.
but
And I think when we talked to a few people, and they're like, yeah, we're constantly like, get it out of there, get it out, get a new episode out. And so there was part of me that was thinking that November, October, that is probably the time frame that's going to happen. And maybe this is a bit of revisionist history on my end, but
I always believed that they would do an announcement mid-May, but really not put the season out until I'd say around November of 2019.
well, if you go back a couple episodes, Travis, and please, by all means, if you're listening to this, please do go back a couple episodes. I won't say the number or what the
Or the
context was,
specific topic of the episode. We won't talk about what we were discussing.
but I believe I said in May 15th at hashtag Warner Media Upfront they would
They'd finally
release.
announce. Yep.
Yeah. Uh, I was predicting, and we talked about it this on the last episode we just did, that probably like June, July, and uh, and it, and no, because predicting that they were just like gonna push them out as fast as they can, but instead they're waiting until November, sticking to Ridley's
Sticking to their guns.
predict.
So
His old predict.
his old flaccid predict. Anyway, so I want to let's go back. Let's go way back in history to like 7 or 8 hours ago.
Yeah.
I was at work. I had just left a meeting, and as I often do when I leave a meeting, I immediately pull out my phone and see everything that I missed in the world.
Yes.
During that hour or so. And on my social media feed, right there at the top, is this picture right here for those watching the stream. The announcement photo that Rick and Morty season 4 is out November 2019, and like the little timing of it was 1 minute after they had posted it. It's like I had a sixth sense, Brandon, about this announcement. And so I was so fired up, I immediately went into podcaster mode and started like retweeting and posting it on all of our other platforms and things like that. And in the meantime, I'm like messaging you like
freaking out.
Hey dude, like what's going on? let's divide and conquer. Let's take care of this stuff. Crickets.
And you know,
nothing. It took me back to the season 3 April Fool's episode where you were like hiking while the show was on, and it wasn't until like the 4th or 5th time that the show had already repeated that you were like, oh, what do you like? There's a show on right now.
Yeah, and the funny thing about that, you got everyone out there. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh about this.
You're gonna laugh. Type in chat and let us know how hard you're laughing.
A scale from 1 to 60, like how hard you're laughing at this story. I'm gonna say the funny thing is I'm always the one who's like bothering you all day, every day.
You're like work. Mr. Social Media 98% of the time.
And I'm like, hey Travis, what are you up to? Hey, here I had this thought. Oh, hey Travis,
why don't we post this thing? Why don't we do this?
And then
why don't you just talk to me and make me feel acknowledged as a human?
And every damn time there's something actually important to talk about, you're the one who's like, Brandon, where are you?
You're like the tried and true news anchor who's like there day in and day out, just making sure that the news gets to the people. And then I'm like the breaking news reporter that's out on the street, like with the wind blowing, and I'm like, it's happening, season 4.
Here's an analogy of my life in breaking news. Yesterday I was driving around the parking lot. I got to the parking lot at my work, and I saw my friend T, and he was just kind of standing in the parking lot talking to somebody else. And I was like, I'm just driving around in circles, looking for a good parking spot. And then he went inside the building.
4 hours later, you finally got to work.
And he's like, you just park in the back. I'm like, no, I'm going to be stubborn. I'm going to do this. I'm going to find a spot. And I gave up. And no shit, the second I got out of my car, somebody at the front lot, as close as you can get to the building, pulled out. And I'm like, oh, great. And that's breaking news for you.
That's how your day went. That was it.
Yeah.
Well, good. So, yeah, were you just driving around in the parking lot when I was trying to get a hold of you? Is that why that's irrelevant?
No, that's just an analogy of my breaking news. I was actually in a meeting, and as soon as I got out, some guy hit me up, and he wrote on my whiteboard. He's like, November 2019, and I was like, is that official? Because he was right there writing it.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's what it says on Reddit.
That's my prediction. Just gonna
Sure
predict November 2019.
Sure enough.
Sure enough.
Well, at any rate, so Travis, let me ask you this: what was your excitement level when you actually found it out? And also,
Um,
welcome to somebody new into the stream. Say hi,
Hi,
and
hi,
maybe you'll
person
win.
in the stream. Say hello. Let us know that you're here. So my excitement level when I saw the post, I was really excited, but it was also like a tempered excitement because of the way that the post is written. I saw it first on Facebook, and I think it was also how the tweet read out, but it was just like, there, it's coming out in November or whatever. Like it was very much like flat, like yeah, okay, it's coming out here. Very dismissive sort of post, and I thought that was funny. I thought that was a cool way, a very I don't know Rick and Morty type of way of announcing it. Yeah, and then I framed our tweet with the same tone because great artist copy, I guess. Um, yeah, but I was very excited, and again, like our mentality is any news about season 5 says R10NX. I don't. Please tell me, like, how to pronounce that. How would you? I'm just gonna call you R10NX. JK, pretty stoked. Yeah, we're stoked too. But yeah, like we're trying to like I get in this headspace where I'm like, oh, I'm super excited as a fan that season 4 is coming out, but also, oh gosh, I'm a podcaster that does a Rick and Morty podcast, and I have to like get all the tweets out, and I gotta like engage with the community and do all this stuff. So, like my excitement as a fan for the show was very short lived because then I was suddenly in action mode. Like,
Yeah.
yes, let's talk to people, let's get tweets out, let's plan a live stream for later this evening.
Yeah, and that's the you throwing out the live stream because it the timing is not suspect. It's just a weird timing because we talked a couple days ago about like, sorry, we're not official. We don't know any any actual dates or any times.
Nope.
And then we released that episode, and then the day after, no, here we go. And we don't want to wait 2 extra weeks to talk about this particular part. And so here we are, and we're celebrating. We're celebrating things. My
Celebrating with R10. That's what we're gonna call you, R10.
R10
R10.
Ronix, Arwanix. I know you said R10 or Ronix, but Arwanix, but I prefer that. Here's my reaction to November 2019. I get to my desk. I confirm that it's official. I see all your messages,
Like blowing up
freaking
all
out
the posts. Yeah.
that I'm not alive. Aw, thanks. Ronick says whatever, and I appreciate that. You know what? That response deserves an R10. I'll call you what you prefer now. Your preferred nomenclature.
No, he just said generally people call him that, not.
Oh,
And I'm assuming
If-
genders. I'm sorry.
if to him. Jesus, Travis.
Jeez, them.
Piece
I
of
don't.
shit.
God, I'm so 2002 right now. Ugh. Yeah, but I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your reactions.
Yeah. Okay. So confirmed is accurate, and I was like, cool, good. We have a date, but I wasn't like stoked about it. Like I'm stoked that it's gonna happen. I never doubted that it was gonna happen, and it's cool. It's November, but in my head here's my as a forward thinking podcaster, I thought, oh God, what are we gonna? There was a hope that
The existential dread of how long the break will continue.
I was hoping there was gonna be less time before a new season to talk about new episodes, and now And now we are going to end up having to fall back and having episodes like Anatomy Park and Jurassic Park split. We're scrounging for content.
Yep.
And I mean, really, what it means is we have to dedicate ourselves to a line of content if we're going to keep doing it, with some hiatuses maybe in the middle. Um, the main thing we have is comic books. We have a lot of comics. We can do that. We can split them up.
Yeah, we could talk
It-
comics.
Easy.
Easy.
But that's where my head
That or this is the last episode until
went. Ever.
October 2019.
We're done. R10. You get to
Yeah,
witness.
you witness the end. This is it.
We
Hanging
hate
it
each
up.
other now.
I'm taking the masks off the wall. It's over.
Yes.
No,
There are
no.
other Rick and Morty podcasts out there that you can listen to that
Shh, shh,
they'll never
we're
be
not-
as good as.
We're not supposed to talk about them. Shh. No, they're all great. They're all great.
They're all great.
They're fine. So I agree with you. That is still a lot of time. Have we reviewed all of the seasons that have come out so far?
I think
We've
that's
done
what
that,
we'll
right?
do. Is we'll start with season 1 and we'll go through each episode chronologically.
Yeah, let's. Well, we reviewed season 3 week to week as they were coming out, but now that we've had time to reflect, I think it'd be great if we go back and review season 3 again. That makes the most sense.
You really don't want to talk about the comics, huh?
No, we can talk about comics. That's fine. I just have
You
to get the
don't.
comics.
You really don't want.
I
to.
have
get
to
it.
spend hard-earned money on comic books and read them. Speaking of comic books, do we wanna play this YouTube clip for the good
Oh.
folks?
Yeah, let's play it.
So obviously, the first thing to come out was, I don't know if this is obvious. I don't know if you know this or not.
Yeah,
But
mark
the
it. One obvious.
the the photo, the still image, was the first thing that I saw. And then there was a release date video, a pretty simple animation of Rick and Morty standing on a black background, talking about the release date. So I have that video right now. So we will go ahead and play that for the folks in the live stream. Let's fire her up.
We've got a big announcement to make. Morty, do you want to make the announcement, or?
No. I don't want to make the announcement.
All right,
I'm
okay,
hoping it's on
I'll do it.
fire right now.
Everybody, Rick and Morty is back. Brand new season 4 in November 2019. This year, we're gonna do it this year, 2019.
Man, I can't believe we're back. We're gonna be back. I mean,
talk
in
over
2019 of November.
That's right. We're gonna be back.
2019 of November. Rick and Morty, season 4. All 30 seconds. So yeah, I mean that's it. That's
that's
the
it.
whole thing. 30 seconds of Rick and Morty time. Yeah, and I don't know. I wanna think that like Justin Roiland like hopped in a sound booth for like over the weekend and was just like, all right, yeah, let me just record this real quick. You guys can animate over this in like a day, right?
Man. Jeez. Here's how I feel. You just got the Roadcaster mini labs, right?
Yeah.
The
Mobile interview kit.
Yeah, the mobile recording kit. Probably what happened was they got one of those and they went up to Royland and they put the lav mics on his collar and they said, "Hey, I know you're busy doing stuff with solar opposites and everything else in the world. Can you just record this real fast?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah, I can do it.
And
Yeah.
then he did it. They did it.
Yeah, and so that's a cool video. Who tweeted that at us first? I want to give proper credit.
Oh yeah.
And I have Twitter up over here. I could just use
Yeah.
the computer that is I'm looking at right now. Just this computer, not any other ones.
Not any other.
Evan
computers.
Evan Stanley 11 hours ago said
Yes.
yes and tagged us in the video.
Did he mean to? Did Evan mean to put the S before the H? In,
I don't question Evan's, you know,
fair enough.
decisions. He's his
Fair
own
enough.
person. You know, they can do what they want.
I want to on the spirit of giving, all the people on Twitter. So Evan Stanley, of course, art by Kara at Kara Arts. I'm just scrolling on Twitter. Dominic Cobb, breaking from his Twitter sabbatical.
Breaking from that Twitter sabbatical.
Oh Domino, the whole Van Morrison. Pulp Fiction Cine, who that's a let me read you this tweet with my poor accent. Hasta que al fin la cuarta temporada de Rick and Morty se estrena noviembre de 2019. That's the tweet. I'm not.
That's the tweet. That's how it's written. Everybody knows
Also,
that.
Jennifer 002676679. Going with a generic thing, but hey, thanks, Jen. Tweeting. Lots of people.
So
Fantastic.
So many tweets.
So many tweets.
So
Well done.
speaking of so many tweets, and we can talk about this for a second. Rick and Morty. So when I saw the post, within 7 minutes, there were already 85 or 8.5 thousand shares of the post announcing, and as of this recording now, 11 hours after, there are 143. Wow, I should have something to drink. 143,000 shares, 81,000 comments, and almost 200,000 reactions to the post. And Twitter is much the same. Nearly 200,000 likes and 94,000 retweets on that Warner Upfront Media trending hashtag. Yeah, so season 4 is here. It's
I can tell you from the Reddit side of the house, they are over not overwhelmed, but like they shot a screenshot in the Discord that the Reddit mods have, and it was just like, here it is. 2019. Oh, new season. Like just so many posts where they have to moderate and be like, oh God, there's a lot of weird people out there. And same thing with like the Discord, the official Discord blew up as well. And yeah, it's a phenomenon. Let me ask you this, do you think that
okay, we're done with that.
do you think that the negativity from season 3 is going to persist through season 4?
So we are
prediction time.
We have spent almost 2 years on that like uphill, like slowly waiting at the beginning of the roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden we're like, get to the top and we're like, yeah, because we know that we're at the top of the hill. But what we don't know is this roller coaster has a very quick short hill and then another like 5-month lift hill before we get the actual episodes. So the hype is real right now, but I feel like it's going to die very quickly. People are comforted by knowing when something is going to happen, right?
Little
bits. So there, I mean,
excitement.
People are going to be excited that like they can start their countdown timers. They know when the show is happening. They can stop.
It's in my birth month.
They can stop like replying in every social media post that Justin and Dan ever post, like where's season 4? Because we know it's coming and it will be here in November. With that said, people still want it, so
yeah.
I don't know that there will be negativity necessarily. We've talked about toxic fandoms.
Yeah. I
at
still
length.
blame all that shit on McDonald's.
Yeah.
I
This
pla-
this
I-
live stream brought to you by Szechuan sauce.
Are you drinking McDonald's? You piece of shit. You sell out. I would go to McDonald's, but
They got
it's
cheap
just-
drinks.
Yeah. So long as there's not another McDonald's co-opting of the fan base.
No,
which,
they're
by the
gonna
way,
they're gonna. I can tell you right now, like Rick and Morty's gonna get into bed with Wendy's. They're gonna be like, their social media team is on point. We're gonna leverage this partnership, and we're gonna sell a ton of Baconators.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm pretty sure I'm looking at the Webbies real quick, just to make sure that I'm. Oh man, where are you? I don't want to ruin this. So why don't you talk for another minute?
All right. So if you type countdown to November 1st, 2019 into Google, it will tell you that there are exactly 170 days until November,
Jeez.
which is like nothing at all. How many weeks that adds up to is for someone else's math. Yeah, let's do some calculations, guys. How many episodes are we gonna do between now and the start of season 4? Oh, have a good day, face. You want Wendy so much now. Oh my god. Oh my god.
By the way, the Trained by Nike won the Webby, but the Sauce won People's Voice.
Oh, you're talking about the Sauce podcast?
Yeah, I hate them. I hate them so much.
Listen to our slap our what do you call it?
Yeah, corporate
Slapback?
Saucecast.
Yeah.
The
Corporate
all I wanna
Saucecast.
say,
Available now at rickandmortypod.com.
Um,
rickandmortypodcast.com. I don't know our URLs.
Rick and Morty Pod.com.
58
podcast is
episodes.
taken.
Oh, it's that many. Oh, it's not that many.
If for those just joining us, my friend Matt is now commenting. Matt has never seen an episode of Rick and Morty at all. I'm trying to get him to watch at least one episode. I think he would love it. Travis, and so as we go into season 4, Matt needs to catch up. What is a good episode for him to start on before he gets into the full gamut of Rick and Morty?
Season 1, episode 1, pilot episode. No,
That's-
a good one. You know, we've talked about this a lot. We've talked about Meeseeks being the great way to come into the show.
Episode 5, season 1.
Meeseeks and Destroy. But if you want to get a feeling for the tone, some loose improvisational feels, the interdimensional cable episodes are a lot of fun to watch, and they can be digested in smaller chunks if necessary. But yeah, episodes 1 through 3 are not the best in the season or series.
That's not what I said. I didn't say
They're not the
1 through
best. They're not
3.
the best.
I said 1 is not indicative of the rest of the series. 2 and 3 are good. Meeseeks and Destroy is where it really kicks in.
It really kicks it in
12th.
the hot 12th gear.
gear.
All right. Well, should we do a giveaway? I mean, we got a few people in here.
I think we should. So here's what we want to do. I'm pulling my face away from the microphone. Shut up, Matt. I said 1. I have one of these little bird Mortys to give away.
Oh,
Oh,
Pocket
yeah.
Mortys by Symbiote Studios.
Symbiote Studios. Who
You want to talk
partnered
about
with-
you want to talk about a high quality plushie? These plushies are high quality. I have one up here. I have Crazy Cat Morty. He sits right atop my my shrine of Rick and Morty swag. But yeah, we should do a giveaway. How do we do this? How are we gonna do this giveaway? We got a few people watching right now.
But
But
that's actually
there's-
a really good question. I didn't
Most
think that far
people are
ahead.
watching on Twitch. We've got somebody watching on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, say hi. Let us know that you're here.
You have to say first of all. Here, rule number one: you have to say hi. And Matt doesn't give it. So if you see Have a Good Day face, he doesn't get it because he hasn't watched a single fucking episode. So
Yeah.
Matt,
Get out of here, Matt.
get out of here.
Oh, Daniel Green.
Hey.
Hi.
Hello.
Dan,
Hi.
we want to know what you think. Are you super hyped for season 4? Are you excited about the date? Are you mad about the date? We want to know all the things. Let us know what you think.
Okay, so Daniel, you said hi. Matt says hi. Disqualified. So take that away, like that. And then of course, R10, you're in there. Hey, if you're in Twitch, make sure you say hello. And then in about maybe say give it like 5 minutes.
5
And
minutes
then,
on the clock. Start the clock. It's the new rules.
I've
New
played the
no-nos for the Comedy Bang Bang fans. All right, yeah, start that clock.
24. Oh yeah.
And the deceitful one says, yeah, hi. Yeah, okay, cool. So we have people entering for a plushie. So thank you for doing that.
That's right. This one.
That one. What's the name of that plushie? Is it on the tag?
Oh, let me see. This plushie is ages 3+. That doesn't.
It's the 3+ Morty from Pocket Mortys.
Usually it does say. I think it's just. Weird. No, it doesn't
Weird.
say.
Weird. I bet I could go to Symbiote's.
What's your
Twitter.
name? I'm Bird Morty.
Yeah, okay. So Daniel's saying that he's excited about the announcement, but he wishes it was sooner. I mean, I think we all wish it was sooner. I mean, a little bit. A little. Especially the people that have to make podcast episodes leading up to it. We wish it was sooner.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think November is a good. I mean, it's getting cooler outside. You know, you need to find more indoor activities to do. The weather's changing. I don't know.
I've had people at work ask me, and I'm sure people at work have asked you, and they say, "Oh, you talk about Rick and Morty, so clearly you know lots of stuff about it."
That
behind the
actually
scenes
does
stuff-
happen. It's weird.
Stuff behind the scenes included. And people ask me, they say, today, November, what the hell have they been doing for 2 years? Why does it take them so long? Why do you think it takes so long, Travis? Like, what is it about?
Well,
in
we
your
know
production expertise.
we know a little bit about this, right? Because season 3 was the end of the contract negotiations with Turner Broadcasting and the creators of Rick and Morty. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so they didn't have a contract. They didn't have a contract to make more episodes. So they negotiated contracts for a really long time. It wasn't until late last year, I feel, that they actually had a contract to make new episodes. When did the 70 episode announcement come out? That was
like, was that October, November?
Yeah, that was late last year. So, yeah, and they did not work on the show at all between the end of season 3 and getting the new contract. So, like, that's all dead time. And then 70 episode announcement comes out. We freak out. We get super excited. And then they got to get to work. They got to make these episodes. So, they take time. They got to write them.
Damn right.
You got to record them.
Got it.
You
They're
gotta
drawing
You
it.
got to re-record them. and then they got to draw them, right? And it's that animation takes such a long time.
Yeah.
And especially the way like they do it. Like they're not using the simplest animation techniques. So, yeah, it takes a while to put it out. And Birdosaur. That's his
Birdosaur,
name.
yeah.
Birdosaur Morty.
Thank you.
I scrolled back to January on Symbiote's Twitter to find that name.
The deceitful one said about the what took so long. I'm hoping Dan and Justin took their time on this as opposed to the hack job on Game of Thrones.
Ooh, shots fired. Cities
Oh.
burned. Spoiler warning.
I talked to Brian Jordan Newton, who works on Rick and Morty,
Director on Rick and Morty.
about Game of Thrones recently, at length, about how
This is the definition of semi-pertinent news.
they just, I mean, they went, they wrote so well, but the problem with last few seasons is they've just been going off an outline of these characters. So if you've seen the picture of Game of Thrones, it's like, it's a picture of a horse, and it's like seasons 1 through 3, and then once it gets like the head and the forward front of the body, it's just like a really crappy drawing of a horse. It goes from like really detailed to an outline to a skeleton. I think that nails it. I love Game of Thrones. I like the season still, but I can't argue that everything is rushed. That's our Rick and Morty Game of Thrones minute.
Minute. I'm writing people's names down on a sheet of paper.
Mm.
So to qualify them for this giveaway. So are we really gonna count Have a Good Day face out of this one?
No,
Like,
we don't count Matt.
Good. You can't be married or in a long-term bromance with either of the hosts in order to must be present to win. All right. Well, then in that case, we really got looks like three people. Is it 3 or 4? Who said hi?
Let me see.
Hi. Yeah. Okay.
That's right.
Your odds are very good, everybody. They're so good right now.
So good.
So
Are you gonna pull out your D&D dice?
that is exactly what I was gonna do. They're right over here. But yeah, we'll still give it we'll give it another minute or two.
The timer was at it's at a little over 3 minutes, but I started like a minute later. So I mean, it's time. It's time essentially. You have like 10 seconds left if you
Oh, I'll go get the dice.
want to say hello. And I will say this about season 4. It's gonna be something that we watch. All of us watch together as family, and we want you to be here with us. So, Dan wants to give it away.
Oh, he's already got
somebody-
one. We already gave him one.
That's right. And it's not gonna be Matt. Have a
Oh,
good day,
guys.
Ferris.
We should have known all along. This is the November calendar page for the November 2019
Oh,
Rick and Morty
shoot.
calendar.
They knew it all along.
Guys, it says season 4 release date right here. You gotta look for the details, guys. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. That was Veterans Day. Yeah, nope, Veterans Day. Okay. Well, anyway.
Veterans of blood red.
All right, so I'm gonna cross Daniel out. So
Okay.
that means
Roll
we
the
have
bones.
2 potential winners. So
Roll
we're
the bone.
we're gonna roll these D&D dice. Should we go D20 or?
You don't need that many dice.
I
There's
could
people.
I could literally flip a coin. That's how you do a 1 in 2 chance. But we'll stick with we'll roll a D20, and we're gonna say a 1D2. I don't have a
Yes.
I don't have a D2. I have.
Don't worry. I've got it
coins.
with Healy Dan.
There he is. Okay, so Deceitful, you're gonna get even numbers, and R10 is gonna get odd numbers. So here we go. Roll the dice. This is happening live on Twitch and YouTube.
Oh.
'Kay.
Oh my God.
One roll. I'm not gonna re-roll like I do when we play D&D. Congratulations, Deceitful with an 18. It's very high roll. Deceitful, you are the winner of
You did it.
of
You
of
did it.
the Bertosaur, Morty. So
You're the first person in this damn thing, so it's only right that you
Yeah.
get him.
thanks for showing
choking
up.
him-
Thanks for hanging
choking him
out.
down. It's not gonna be this one.
Uh,
I'll give you one that's
if
down.
you want to, you can send contact info to rickandmortypodcast@gmail.com, or that's probably the easiest way to do it. If you follow us on Twitter, you can do that too. But yeah, congratulations! You won the plushie. We will shoot that out to you. Look at the positivity in our chat. Who says Ram fans are toxic? You guys are the best. We love you, Unity. Yeah, rickandmortypodcast@gmail.com, and we'll get that out to you probably before I get my Roadcast equipment.
And you know what? Hey,
R10.
R10. Why don't you send us an email too?
Yeah, maybe
I can't promise I'm gonna
give
send
him
anything.
like a magnet or something. Give him
Can't
something cool.
promise, but send us an email too.
Yeah, send us emails. We appreciate you
I'm
guys.
not gonna promise anything. A wink. But you can send us an email.
Oh, Quick was here too, but he didn't say hi.
Hey, Quick,
she.
you should have said hi.
said hi.
We would have rolled for you. Rolled for Quick's initiative.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got some good folks in the chat. What did you guys think? What are your thoughts on the announcement? I mean, it's November. It's happening. I think so. If the math is right, if we make an episode every other week, we have at least 14 more episodes to go of this podcast before we're covering new Rick and Morty material. At least, because it could be November 30th that they come out with new episodes.
Jeez. Yeah. Tell me. You can say that again, Travis.
So 14 episodes. Man, you know it's shocking to me that we've gotten through almost 2 years of content with this podcast. Hopefully it's helped to make the break a little bit easier. And let us know. Oh, good math. Thanks, Matt.
Here's what I recommend. Start your own Rick and Morty podcast, and then we'll link to you, and we'll just put you on our feed and be like, here's people talking about Rick and Morty too, on rickandmortypod.com.
Yeah, we'll just host your podcast on our podcast.
Maybe rickandmortypod.com will just turn into everybody else's Rick and Morty podcast. Just host it in like one central place.
Yeah, we'll be the Rick and Morty podcast network.
Man, I'm not saying that's a good idea for what our purpose is here, but maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea.
I love Matt's comments. And Daniel Green says they said Kanye West and Daniel Radcliffe are invited to collaborate with them. That shocks me in no way whatsoever. I think the Daniel Radcliffe invite was like a proximity invite. Like they were like, yeah, he's here at the, what is it? Warner Upfront. #Warner Upfront. Warner Media Upfront. Warner Upfront. Yeah, but I mean, let's get a Harry Potter episode. Like, let's get a Harry Potter based Rick and Morty episode. They could do it.
I don't want it. I went to Universal.
We're
this last
doing
weekend.
it, Brandon. We're writing it. Daniel's on board.
I'm amazed at how many people love Harry Potter. I liked Harry Potter, don't get me wrong, but
I don't know. I think I'm getting you wrong.
Don't get me wrong. So there's 2 parks at Universal Orlando, and for the first time I realized, Diagon Alley exists on this side of the park that I always skip past. I always thought it was just like a bathroom that people were going to. No, they're going to Diagon Alley to go drink
diagonally
butterbeer.
Yeah. So Kanye will be on a show, I'm sure, or not. He loves Rick and Morty. He says he loves it. Kanye's birthday. Go check out the track. All right. Anything? I mean, what else? What else? What do you guys think? Do you guys have any other thoughts? I mean, that's pretty much it. We just want to hang out and talk about the announcement. There's not much else we can say other than November is happening, and I don't know. We're excited.
We're totally excited, and we're
So
excited to, and what we're most excited about is to continue this journey with you, the folks who are watching us, the folks who are listening to us, the fans, the bigger fans than we are for this stuff. And if you're in Orlando this weekend, make sure you go to MegaCon Orlando, the Rick and Morty Alternative Rick Mentions panel that I'm running without Travis because he's too
Not in
lazy.
Florida. I'm not in Florida.
Not in Florida. Holding at 4 p.m. May 18th, MegaCon Orlando. Be there. And if you didn't win anything tonight, which as long as you've watched an episode of the show, you've probably gotten something out of this. You might win something there. So,
Are we recording this? Oh, are you recording MegaCon? I wonder if you.
yeah, I'm. Daniel asked if I'm going to record MegaCon. I am definitely going to try. I have a portable recorder. I'm going to give that a shot. I will have a coworker of mine who's already threatened to ask really asinine questions, and derail the podcast or derail the panel. He's already threatened that. I'm gonna try to make his son record the panel. So that's it. Have a good day,
Sorry,
Facebook.
I just read
Kanye
this.
tweet.
Somebody posted. It's Matt. Matt posted a Kanye tweet in the chat that says, "Man, I hate it when I'm on a plane and I fall asleep and I wake up to a water bottle in front of me. It's like now I got to take care of this water bottle." The comedic genius that is Kanye West, appearing soon on Rick and Morty.
I feel like Kanye West is gonna be like, you know how like they have like Mike Tyson Adventures now on the animated the animated cartoon, not the animated non-cartoon. Like Kanye might be like that, like just making. It's like he's leans into being who he is.
Yeah. Let's watch it one more time. The brand new episode of Rick and Morty came out today. It's 30 seconds long.
The Kanye West social media.
We've got a big announcement to make. Morty, do you want to make the announcement or?
No. I don't want to make the
this-
announcement.
All right,
This
okay,
announcement video,
I'll
I
do
almost
it.
wonder
Everybody,
if they just
Rick
took
and Morty is back.
pre-existing
Brand new season
Rick and Morty
4
footage.
in November 2019. This
together.
year, we're gonna do it this year, 2019.
Man, I can't believe we're back. We're gonna be back. I mean, in 2019 of November.
That's right. We're gonna be back.
They're back, guys. Coming back. It's happening. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Now I'm showing the wrong stuff. I screwed up my frames, guys. All right, here we go. We're back. We're back on stream. Yeah, I don't know. It's exciting. Who do I think will return? Phoenix Person, Squanchy, Evil Morty. Evil Morty has got. He has got. Oh gosh. The return of Bertosaur Morty. Evil Morty is definitely going to be back. Like the way that they've been building up Evil Morty. I don't know that he will be back in season 4. He will be back in the show. Like I almost expect him not to be in season 4 just because we've been getting that like every other season thing going on, you know what I mean, Brandon, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm following. I'm tracking.
Good. So yeah, season 5, Evil Morty confirmed. And then I don't know, Phoenix Person, definitely think it's time for the reappearance of Phoenix Person. You know, even if it's like a post-credit scene or something, like he's out there. We know he's out there. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd love to see like a full episode with him, but I don't know. Maybe Revenge on Tammy. Maybe I don't know. We figure something out with that.
Yeah.
Squanchy.
Yes.
What
No
do you
body,
think
no
about
death.
Squanch? No body, no death.
No body, no death. It's comic book rules.
We're gonna roll on Squanchy. 13. I say he's alive.
13. Matt, you have no idea who Phoenix Person is, but I'm not. I'm gonna say that you have the most unintentionally accurate comment of the night.
Yeah, exactly.
That's gonna be a thing. Plushie, that is inaccurate. Okay. Well, so I want to say this. I want to throw this out there before we start to head out, and it's this. I am shocked that we made it to almost an hour
On the stream,
on this stream.
we did it. We did a
so-
full hour of, yeah.
Congratulations to everybody who listened. Oh, and we hit our max of 7. I'm really excited about that. And now it's time to close it out.
Yeah, well, I will say this: if you're watching the stream right now and you do not already subscribe on whichever platform you're watching on, whether that's Twitch or YouTube, please subscribe on those platforms. Follow us on there so that you know when we are doing live streams, so you can get those notifications. We have been doing live streams of pretty much every new episode of both Interdimensional RSS and Apathetic Enthusiasm as we're recording them. So if you want to hang out, we will take questions live on some of those episodes as well, and you get to see it first. You get to see it before it even hits the podcatchers, Apple Podcasts or anything like that. So yeah, if you wanna be part of the show, subscribe on these platforms, and you can hang out with us as we make the podcast.
That's right. That is absolutely right. And I want to say to everyone who was in the stream with us tonight, thank you so much for hanging out. It means a lot. It means a lot to us. It doesn't look like it means a lot to us because, like,
I mean, it
my
means more to
face-
me than it does to him, but like collectively to us, it means a lot.
I have RAF, resting asshole face, and so you can never tell when I'm appreciative of somebody. So, but no, thank you one and all for hanging out. You are the best. And I want to play some outro music right now. You're not gonna be able to hear it because of the way my computer is configured, but just know that it's happening right about now.
All right, well that is it for this live stream. I am Travis,
I'm Brandon.
and we will see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.
That's right. The music's going on. You can't hear it. You can't hear the music in any way, shape, or form.
There's no music. Let's do it Brandon style. Tap 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 tap.
Skibidi-gidi-gidi.
Skibidi-
Skibidi-gidi-gidi.
Bye.